We're now going to explore the alignment of a water molecule. Put down an oxygen atom and build this. We get a water molecule which, when we rotate around, is in some random coordinate system with the viewer in some random coordinate system as well. If we now take a bond and ask to align it, say we align it along the x-axis, it will look like it's aligned along the x-axis, that is, it will be horizontal, but the viewer is in some strange coordinate, and this is not along the x-axis, the molecular x-axis. It's horizontal, and it looks like it's along the x-axis, but the viewer is in some strange coordinates at the moment. So when we put the viewer back into align the viewer along the z-axis, then this bond is in some random direction. This menu item, align viewer, is an important one to try and put things into, to put the viewer into a standard orientation so you can understand where the molecule is. And in particular, if you align along the z-axis, then the molecular coordinate system has the x-axis going horizontally with positive x to the right, the y-axis going vertically with positive y to the top, and the z-axis is in and out of the plane of the molecule or the plane of the screen with the positive x z-axis pointing towards you, the viewer. This is when the viewer is aligned. When the viewer is aligned, and if we take this bond and align it along take the molecule and align the primary axis of that selection along the x-axis, then the molecule will appear to be aligned along the x-axis, and in actual fact it will be. We can see this if we move this to the origin. Then this coordinates are at the origin, and this one is coordinates of minus 0.9600. So it is along the negative x-axis, and this bond is along the x-axis in the molecular coordinate system. Because when we aligned it, we first of all put you, the viewer, in a standard orientation looking along the z-axis, and then this alignment took place in an appropriate way that the molecular coordinates were along the x-axis. If the viewer was not aligned in a particular way, the alignment will look like it's along the x-axis, but only it's done that only so that you can see it, where you, the viewer, permanently or currently are not looking along the x-axis, but in some random position as a viewer. It will make it look like that is along the x-axis, or it will make it look horizontal.